Good morning, class. I, Yash Santwani from Shivjyoti Educational Group. Class, as we have already started discussing about the very first chapter of partnership, so today I'm going to provide you the explanation for the same again. And in our previous section, we have discussed about the journal entries to be make, the ledger accounts, partners capital account, the P&L appropriation, and the calculation of interest on capital. So I am moving further from that topic. Class, let me tell you that for preparing the partners capital account, we are having two methods with us, that is the fluctuating capital method and the fixed capital method. So how will you judge that what kind of method have to be followed? So class, if it has been mentioned in the question that the partners capital are fixed, the first thing you have to notice is that the partners capital are fixed. Or if in the question two kind of capital balances have been provided to you, that is the partners capital account and the partners current account. So class, in these two situations it will be considered as the fixed capital method is being followed in the question. I am repeating it once again. If in the question there are two things have been mentioned, such as the capitals of the partners are fixed, or you have been provided with the two type of balances, that is partners capital account along with the partners current account, then it will be considered as fixed capital method is being followed. But in all the other situations, fluctuating capital method is going to be followed. So class, what will be the difference between these two methods? Under fluctuating capital method, only one account will be prepared, that is the capital account. That means all kind of journal entries, all kind of posting related to partners will be made in that particular capital account itself. But class, if you are maintaining the fixed capital account, then you have to prepare two different ledger accounts for partners. One will be your partners capital account and the another will be your partners current account. So what kind of things will be there in these two accounts? In the partners capital account, only these four entries will going to be passed. That will be the opening balance and the additional capital if introduced, if any withdrawal of capital have been done, and the closing balances of the capital. Only these four things will be prepared, and all the remaining different things, all the remaining entries of expenses and income related to partners will be posted to their current account. Interest on capital, salary, commission, P&L appropriation, that is the share of profit, drawings, interest on drawings, share of loss, and etc. So basically this is the very first difference between the fixed capital and fluctuating capital. Alright class, so this is all about the capital account, and today I'm going to discuss with you some different topics as well. Alright class, there in whole of our partnership of class 12th, there are only three things for which, only three adjustments for which we have to firstly prepare our P&L account, and then we'll move further to our P&L appropriation account. These three things are manager's commission, interest on loan paid to partners, and rent paid to partners. That means if in a question any of the thing from these three is provided, then first you have to prepare your profit and loss account. From there you have to calculate the distributed profit, or you can say the actual profit, and that profit will be transferred to P&L appropriation, and then your P&L appropriation account will be started. What will be the journal entries? As we all are aware that manager commission, interest on loan paid to partner, and rent paid to partner, these three are the expenses for a firm. While transferring these expenses to profit and loss account, they will get credited and the P&L account will be debited. So the entry will be P&L account debit to manager's commission, to interest on loan, to rent paid to partner. And what will be the first entries for these expenses class? The first entries will be in this manner. For interest on loan, the entry will be interest on loan account debit to partners loan account. Class, let me remind you, this interest on loan will be calculated in the same manner as the interest on capital is being calculated. But you have to remember one thing: if the rate of interest on loan is not provided to you in the question, then the rate of interest will be 6% per annum. So this you have to remember. All right. And the next entry for rent will be rent account debit to partners capital slash current account. Why I have put in slash over here? Because if the capitals are fluctuating, then the entry will be passed through partners capital account, and if the capitals are fixed, then the entry will be passed to partners current account, as we have discussed in this session only. So this is all about the manager's commission, interest on loan, and rent paid to partner. All right. And one more thing, class, for the calculation of manager's commission, it is as same as we have calculated in the class 11 financial statement, that the cases will be manager's commission is to be charged on profit before charging such commission and after charging such commission. If it will be before charging such commission, then the formula will be amount of profit multiplied by rate of commission upon 100. And if it will be after charging such commission, then the formula will be amount of profit into rate of commission upon 100 plus rate. It will be as same as we have discussed in class 11th. So let's move further to our another topic, class. Our another important topic of today is calculation of interest on drawings. Class, here we are having two different cases with us. One is your when drawings are made by unequal amount and in unequal time interval. Another is when drawings are made equally and in equal time interval. So under this method, product method will be used, and under this method, simple average method is going to be used. So what will be the product method? Formula for product method will be amount of drawings, where the amount of drawings will be is equals to total of product. So basically the formula will be total of product multiplied by rate of interest multiplied by 1 upon 12. So how we'll going to calculate these things, let me tell you. Class, here I am having this method. You can see this is one of the example for this. These are the dates on which the drawings have been made. These are the amount of drawings. For an example, on 1st May the drawings amount will be 20,000. On 31st July the drawings was of 10,000, and so on. This is your time period. Class, how this time period is going to be calculated? Look, your year ending date is March 31st and the first drawing have been made on 1st May. So we'll going to calculate the difference between these two dates, that is the time period remaining after 1st May till 31st March, that will be of 11 month. Then after we'll calculate it from 31st July, you can say from 1st August to 31st March, that will be your 8 months. From 30th September, or you can say it is from 1st October to 31st March, that will be 6 months, and so on. We have calculated. Look, the last drawing have been made on 31st March. 31st March the last drawing have been made, so from there only 0 time have been left, therefore we have mentioned 0 over here. Now for suppose this is column A and this is column B, you have to calculate the product. How you will calculate? A into B. 20,000 into 11, that will be 2,20,000. 10,000 into 8, that will be 80,000, and so on. And then the total of product, that is 7 lakh. So we have put in the formula 7 lakh into rate of interest into 1 upon 12. Hence the interest on drawings will be calculated in this manner. Alright class, so this is the simplest form. Now let's talk about some of the lengthy procedures, that is when equal amount of drawings are made and in equal time interval. When equal amount of drawings are made and in equal time interval. Class, what will be the language for this? Let me tell you. Look at here. when drawings are made at the end of every month, when drawings are made in the middle or at any time during the month, when drawings are made in the beginning of every month. When such kind of information is provided to you in the question, then it will be considered that equal amount of drawings are made and in equal time interval. The formula which is used here is amount of drawings into rate of interest upon 100 into time period upon 2 into 1 upon 12. How these things will be calculated? Class, here the amount of drawings will be calculated as equal monthly drawings into 12 or 9 or 6 or 4. Why I have mentioned these four figures here? Because class, the question can be of 12 months, it can be of 9 months, it can be of 6 months, and it can be of quarters. So if the question is of 12 months, then the amount calculated will be equal monthly drawing into 12. If it is of 9 months, then equal monthly drawings into 9, and so on. And how will you calculate this time period? This will be calculated in this formula, as per this formula, that is time period left after first drawing plus time period left after लास्ट ड्राइंग. यानी कि पहली ड्राइंग करने के बाद में पूरा ईयर कंप्लीट करने के लिए कितना टाइम बचा है, और लास्ट ड्राइंग करने के बाद में पूरा ईयर कंप्लीट करने के लिए कितना टाइम बचा है. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल क्लास, यहाँ पे देखते हैं. व्हेन ड्राइंग्स आर मेड इन द बिगनिंग ऑफ एवरी मंथ, द केस इज जो ड्राइंग्स है वो हर मंथ की फर्स्ट डेट पे यानी कि बिगनिंग पे यानी कि फर्स्ट डेट पे करी जा रही है. द फॉर्मूला विल बी कैलकुलेटेड इन दिस मैनर. टाइम पीरियड लेफ्ट आफ्टर फर्स्ट ड्राइंग, how much time will be left for you have to create an example for this. For an example, we are taking year as January to December. So our first drawing have been made on 1st of January. So the time period left after that is 12 month, and the last drawing will be have been made on 1st of December. So the time period left from there will be of 1 month. So the formula will be 12 plus 1, and here we have mentioned upon 2 already. So 12 plus 1 upon 2, that will be 13 upon 2. Class, in books it have been provided it has been provided to you in fraction manner, but do not solve it in this manner. You have to make it in this manner, that will be 13 upon 2. And if we will move further, then we are having some different cases, that is drawings made at the end of every month, drawings made in the middle of every month, and so on. So this is all for today class, and the remaining things will be provided to you in the next video. Thank you.